Hi folks, let's play statistics. Let's have a look at the figures brought out by the independent Finance Committee appointed by George Osbourne. They've said that growth will be lower than the Labour Party were predicting. This is not a surprise. The Labour Party's predictions were all based on the Labour Party being in power. Now, the Labour Party were proposing not to make any radical cuts for another year. So this year's growth would be higher than if, for instance, you make massive cuts this year. The Conservative Party are proposing massive cuts this year. We've started to hear about them now. Now, if you make massive cuts to public spending, it means there is less money going round in the economy. Lots of people get put out of work. They no longer have money to spend, and therefore they don't spend it. They don't buy things. Things do not get bought. There is less money going round as a volume within the economy. Economic activity drops, the economy contracts, or at least doesn't grow as fast. Pray, it's just not growing as fast as opposed to contracting. So, both sets of figures could in fact be right. The Labour Party's figures could have been absolutely right. Perfect prediction for what would happen if they'd have stayed in power. And therefore hopelessly optimistic, because that was never going to happen. The Conservatives' figures are probably quite right. For life under a Conservative government, growth will be slower. Their choice. Now, let's have a quick look at national debt. Interestingly, as an actual amount of money, the national debt is lower than the Labour Party were predicting, which is great. Except that the important thing is national debt as a percentage of the gross national product, the amount of money that gets spent in the country each year. Now, as a percentage of gross national product, national debt has gone up because the economy has contracted. We have a smaller gross national product. So in fact, effectively, as a percentage of GDP, the national debt has gone up due to Conservative policies. They've actually made it harder to pay off the national debt. Congratulations, Mr. Osbourne. You've actually cocked it up already.